Shalom and good morning, my H3 followers. Today I'm coming to you. I'm out here working in the garden a little bit. I'm about to do some cucumbers and some spaghetti squash. I think you saw the spaghetti squash growing. I'm trying to get me a trellis. Very inexpensive is what I'm doing. We actually have, I don't know if it's sugarcane or bamboo growing up in the top of our land, I guess you call it, our lot. But yeah, I'm going to go through and strip it down. I already cut it down. I meant to show you that, but it was kind of hard to do it with one hand. But yeah, so stay tuned. I'll be here a while.
That was from all up there?
Yeah, there's still a bunch of it up there. I just took the ones that's going to be big enough.
You know it grow back fast anyway.
Yeah, I'm just using the ones that's going to be big enough for my trellis.
For your what?
Making a trellis.
Trellis.
For the cucumbers and squash and stuff.
Oh, that's going to be cute.
Yeah, instead of spending money, you know.
Yeah.
You gonna spend some time today?
I planned on it.
Stop.
All right, as you can see behind me here, I got them all stripped down and I got them propped up because I want to compare them so I can make sure that I get my thickest ones for the uprights and then my thin ones, of course, for the crosses. So stay tuned. It started raining here, but I'm gonna see how much I can get done. Thanks. All right, so I got my 4 uprights cut down. They're roughly about 8 foot. You know, this is all natural, so it don't have to be an exact measurement. So those are going to be my uprights. Then I have 5 that'll be used here for my cross sections. Stay tuned. I'll show you how we're going to put all this together. All right, so we got I told you we got the uprights cut. I had to cut down the cross sections down to just a little bit bigger than my little garden. As y'all seen it ain't very big, but now I'm about to go over there and I'll show you how to put it together. Alright, so I'm gonna take my first one. I know the edges right about here. See if I All right, now we're gonna take these first one, we're gonna interweave it between the supports, starting on one side. Do it the other way since that's where they're leaning. Kind of help straighten them out some. All right, bring it down. Want to be able to get that first. And the good thing about bamboo is with the little notches on here, it actually almost works like a little lock. A little lower. So that's the first one in place. We just kind of let the thing do its work and be gentle when you're moving them. I might not necessarily need it for, these are spaghetti squash, but I do want to keep them up off the ground as much as possible as they're growing. We'll just see how that does, but I know I will need it for future. Now, as we go up, we will have to kind of tie off some of the other ones because they're not going to be as snug as the bottom one was. Some of y'all might be wondering, but like, man, he's using some awful thick string, but I'm actually not using the string itself. This string has a core to it that is 2 pieces. So it actually works every time I cut. I'm actually getting 2 pieces. All right, so there we go. There's a several to get us started. Everybody's spacing is a little different. I would recommend roughly about 1 foot in between, depending on what you're growing. And you just need to lash the ends of it just to help with any wind. All right, that's the second one. All right, so as you can see, we're done. It's not super beautiful, but it will definitely do the job. Now what I'll probably do is turn around and come back and maybe put some little angle supports on it just to give it a little stability. But I use some of the other pieces to help support my beans. I do have to make a little one just for, I have one that kind of grew a little wild, I guess, on the eggplant, which you can actually see it's growing right there. But yeah, if you don't have any of these grown in your backyard, I guarantee you somewhere in your town there's somebody that's got them that wouldn't mind you cut some down. I mean, literally, I cut 9 of them down. I got what I needed, got a little left over to make some steaks for the beans, and I got some left over I can use for my tomatoes. So there it is. I appreciate y'all watching. This is Happy Hebrew Hubby /H3. You know, comment below what you'd like to see. I'm all about trying stuff, especially on a budget. You know, I ain't got rich yet from YouTube, so you know, try to keep it budget friendly. Trying to grow a little healthier. Trying to save money by growing. So comment, subscribe, like, and make sure you share. There's a lot of people out there that like gardening. So hey, shalom, y'all.